Hello everyone. Today we have to see how to take collection type elements as items from the user. That is how to take nested collection types from the user. Okay. Let's before going into that we have already seen how to take string from the user, integer from the user, float from the user. Now we have to see how to take list and nested list from the user, tuple and nested tuple from the user. So before going into that, we have to see how it works. Okay, suppose this is a list and it contains nested items like this. Square bracket into that. Suppose we have one first item as integer, second item as integer, and third item as again a list that is nested list which contains boolean values true, false, and third item as again a string hello. And suppose the fourth item again contains another tuple, okay, which have the values 8, again float. Okay, this is the mixed values example. Okay, suppose this is the list which again contains another list and another tuple. Okay, so this is the example of nested list. But what we have done, we have it is we have hard coded this, right? We have by default created a list and assigned it to the variable. So this is the hard coded value. We have not taken this from the user. Suppose we have to take this from the user. Let's print this. Print, okay, L. Okay, okay. You will get the list. Okay. Suppose we have to check its type. We will get type as a class list. Okay, suppose now we have to take this from the user. How we have to go? So there is a very simple way to do this. Okay, so we have to use the built-in function called as eval, which is present in a Python, which takes the string as an input and evaluate as an expression. Let's do that. Okay, let's take a input from the user. Okay, here we have to enter. Okay, next, after we have whatever we have taken as an input, it stored into the yes variable. Next we have to evaluate this string. Okay, we have to store it as r is equal to, now we have to use the eval function. Inside that we have to pass the string, and now the after evaluation the string will be stored into the result. We have to print this type of result. Okay, whether we have to check whether it is working correctly or not. And next we have to check the content, whether the content whatever we have provided are going into right place or not. Okay, I am running this example. Okay, okay, let's try by giving the example we have already seen in the previous example where we have not taken the input from the user. Let's take it from the user. As this is the list, I start with the square brackets. Okay, as we know that list starts with the square bracket. I am writing as it is whatever we have taken in the last example. Okay, true, then false, next hello. Okay, so okay, next at least completes. Next, only thing we have to make sure that we have to write the right nested order, next right square bracket closings, right? Again we have to give the, this is again a float value that is 2.4. We have passing it into the tuple, and now it's fine. Now we have taken this from the user. Okay, this is a list. Okay, now you can say this is a string. We have passed this evaluation function, convert the string into the whatever we have provided here as an expression. Now it converted to the list, and here are the list item. You can check the list items are at right position. Suppose this is for list, we have to do this for the tuple. So you can, okay, so we have seen that for the list. Now we have to see how it works for the tuple. Okay, let's run that. Now here we have to provide starting with the round bracket. As we know that tuple starts with the round brackets. Let's give some possible elements into the, okay, first boolean, then float value, then string value. Okay, next let's take example of nested tuple. Okay, 1 comma 5, again inside that another list as a nested item, that is 3 comma 8 comma, again suppose it contains string hi. Okay, okay, let's hit an enter and see what happens. Okay, you can see that string expression converted here to tuple, and now you can see the tuple elements. Okay, okay, let's see for the set. Okay, okay, as we know, set can contain integer, float, then boolean, then string, and what next, the tuple. Okay, okay, we know string cannot contain list or dictionary, so let's hit an enter and see will it work or not. Okay, it got worked. Okay, let's see for the dictionary. Okay, let's give our next, let's have an example of nested dictionary. Here I give name, that is Raj, as a key, which have value as again as a dictionary, which again have a key as a as a city as a first key, next its value as a Kolhapur QP, next key as a country, which again have a value, okay, India. Okay, let's hit an enter and see whether it works for next dictionary or not. It got worked, right? So this is very easy method to take a user input for nested collection types, that is set, dictionary, tuple, and list. Okay, that's it. Thank you.